Alright, brakes are applied. And instruments look good. Pressure, oil, temperature, oil pressure, everything looks good. Okay. We're going to put our switch tanks onto the right tank. Yep. Alright. Engine throttle, 2,000 RPM, check magnetos. Go ahead and hold on to that door. It's going to swing a little bit on us. Right magneto. Drop about 50. Both recovered. Left. Drop about 50 to 100. Check both. Recovered. Recovery on. Drop about 50. Off. Recovered. Back to idle. Stays running. Go pump off. Stays running. Back to 1,000 RPM.
Stay running with fuel pump off?
We have to do both just to make sure that the fuel pump's working. Because this is a low wing, it needs a pump to get the fuel up into the carburetor. If we're in a high wing, there's no fuel pump because it's gravity fed. Dial pressure. Looks good.
That's weird. Or just went open.
Right side up, left side down, right side up, left side down. Elevator, elevator, rudder, rudder. Flaps. 1 notch. 2 notch. 3 notch. Back to up. 1 notch. That looks good. So I'm going to be getting down here into the trim tab, so when we got the door closed, you just kind of need to be vigilant. If I reach my hand down here, just kind of shift out of the way a little bit.
I would do that naturally anyway. I don't want you touching me.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, it's, you know, people have their own preferences. That's cool with me. Just not my thing.
Is it now? All right, let your fuel pump on.
How come it didn't die?
Make sure set. Flaps, landing lights on. Okay. All right, we're going to rotate to 55. Take off about 60. And we're going to climb out at 65. No, climb out at 66. We don't need this anymore. 25. 25.95, that is Quad City approach. We'll be talking to them when we take off. All right, go ahead and close your door. So pull it closed, and then you're going to pull that hand. Yep. Hold on, you didn't get it. Let me see. There you go. Nope, didn't get it. Hold on. Open. Wait, wait, wait. Pull that. When it slams, I'll hit the close. Okay. All right. Now we're good.
That's not going to be able to stay down there.
Okay, approach is clear. Nobody's on the runway. Downport traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, taking off runway 33 for a west departure. Downport traffic. Okay, I don't hear anybody. I don't see anybody. Go.
It surprises me they don't acknowledge you.
Well, they don't have to here. This is an uncontrolled airport. It's based on radio communications among pilots.
Oh, so there's nobody in the tower.
There's no tower here.
Okay.
You don't have to have radio to be able to land in an airport like this. Are you ready to go?
Oh, hey, let's get.
You ready?
Almost.
Heels to the floor. Full throttle.
Ready.
Right rudder. Keep us going down the center line. There's 40, airspeed alive. There's 50. 55. There's 60. Rotate.
My video wasn't.
little bit heavy, which we kind of figured it would be.
Hey, did I mention to you that I'm afraid of heights?
Too late now, buddy.
Have to hold the throttle, it doesn't just stay there?
No, I'm holding it because, let's say somebody bumped it and it pulled it down. We would be in a really bad position if that happened.
Oh boy.
I just need to make sure we get up our altitude and then we'll start making our turns.
Burlington traffic helicopter 748 Bravo Papa 6 miles to the west inbound. Burlington.
Davenport traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, turning left crosswind 33, will be departing the area to the west. Davenport traffic. So we're going to turn on course, and that's our course to Iowa City. And we'll just keep climbing out until we get to about 3,000 feet. Open up the window here and get some air pressure in here. There's also a vent down by your foot. If you can reach it, you can open it if you don't have any airflow coming out of it. Perfect, there you go. Davenport traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, departing the area to the west. Last call, Davenport traffic. Quad City approach, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha.
Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, Quad City approach, squawk 0314.
Zero 0314 for 545 Charlie Alpha, and don't know if it's broadcasting, but if you let me know if it is.
Cherokee 5 Charlie Alpha, you are radar contact 3 miles west of the Davenport Airport, Quad City altimeter 3004, say altitude.
I am at 1,600, climbing for 3,000 on the way to Iowa City. Would like flight following, please, for 545 Charlie Alpha.
5 Charlie Alpha, roger that, all check.
It's a little windy, not bad. Right now it says we have a 27 knot headwind. So that's why we're only doing roughly 9.
55 Charlie Alpha, yeah, I'm receiving the your ADSB as well.
Right. Thank you. So right now it says we're doing about 85 knots, which comes out to about 95, almost 100 miles an hour. So, but we're also at a 27 knot headwind right now. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, after landing checklist, or after takeoff checklist, fuel pump off, landing light off, and we'll leave our strobe on.
Quad City approach over 2623 is 8,000 correct.
Weber 2623, Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3004.
3004, Weber 2623.
What did the pedals do?
So, left and right rudder.
I'm just asking because I bumped it.
Yeah, that's fine. Left and right rudder. So basically controls our yaw, which is like this. So if I turn to the right, turn to the left.
Okay, you don't have to make sudden movements. When I do that with the drone, it goes straight down.
No, when you're doing yaw in your drone, it's basically turning like this, turning flat.
You're changing your heading.
When you do this, that's with your roll, and that makes the drone do this. And then when you go up and down, that makes the drone pitch up and down.
So how do you, like, don't do it, you're going to make me sick.
That's fine.
What happens if you want to turn and make a heading and using your hands?
With my hands, you just basically, I want to turn with this, and then I want to push the rudder as well, because I got to keep this ball inside these two little lines. That basically means we're skidding or slitting.
Cherokee 41 Juliet, turn left heading 230, descend and maintain 2,000.
So basically, when I make a turn, I want to make sure that I'm a coordinated turn, so that way when I turn like this, See how it dips down? Now I got to step on the rudder and bring that ball back to center. And then if I want to make the turn the other direction, same thing. Basically, turn the controls, neutralize it, and then step on the rudder to make sure that I'm doing a coordinated turn.
Okay.
So we're about 31 miles from Iowa City right now. We should almost see it. See that, I think it's a string of white buildings directly in front of our nose. I think the airport is to the...
Cherokee 5 Charlie Alpha, contact Cedar Rapids approach 119.7.
119.7, thanks for your help. Good day.
See you on the way home. Weber 2623, descend now to 7,000, then pilot discretion, maintain 4,000.
Uh-oh.
7,000, then pilot discretion to 4,000 over 2623.
Huh, that's not working. Quad City approach, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha.
Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, Cedar Rapids approach. Cedar Rapids altimeter is 3006, the altitude and destination.
3006, altitude is 3,200. We're on our way to Iowa City and basically going to stop there and then fly back to Quad Cities, or back to Davenport in a little while, 545 Charlie Alpha.
Cherokee 5 Charlie Alpha, roger.
Tell her I said hi.
I am.
Having fun yet?
It says
Oh, yeah.
024.
Is this your first time in a single engine?
05
Yeah,
Golf
first time.
Squawk
Is it?
0244.
Nice. Well, you're my third
You're
passenger.
popping my cherry.
You're my third passenger.
Oh, yeah?
So anyway, you were asking whether or not you could bring a date in the back. As you can see, no, you couldn't.
She definitely. Beautiful up here.
It is. It's nice. It's still saying we got a 27 knot headwind, but I'm not seeing it. Right now we're cruising at about 110 miles an hour.
If we do a touch and go at Coal Valley, I'm going to have to see if I can see my mom's house because, I mean, I know it depends on the wind direction, but...
Coal Valley? Is there an airport at Coal Valley?
Yeah,
or
no,
Quad Cities?
Quad City,
Okay.
but planes always fly right over the house.
Yeah. Depends on the runway. So there's multiple runways there.
Right, I understand.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
depends on... Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yep. And so when you land at a runway, it depends on the wind direction because you don't want to land with a tailwind.
Right.
And then you don't want to land with a lot of crosswind. I mean, jets can, but small engines like this, you want to land on a favorable runway.
They tell you which runway to go to.
Contact
Yeah,
Tower
based on the wind.
18.7.
Yep.
8348 going to tower.
So there's a couple times I went to Cedar Rapids and they were telling me to land on a runway that had a tailwind, and I'd be like, looks like wind is favoring this runway. Can we land on that one instead? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Cherokee 5 Charlie Alpha, are you going to be on the ground for a bit at Iowa City, or are you just doing a touch and go?
Now we're going to be landing, and then we have a destination to go to while we're there for 5 Charlie Alpha.
Roger.
2875.
That's the Cedar River, according to Google.
Oh, okay.
Get a picture.
Port, Iowa City, Iowa. Automated weather observation 1442 Zulu. Wind 310 at 07. Visibility 10.
They need some kind of like strobe or something.
Some what?
Kind of strobe light to identify. That you can see
Oh.
from altitude, but not from...
The runway?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can when you get closer.
Could you fly from this side?
I could, but I haven't. I would need more experience before I can do anything like that.
I just wonder when you hop in the plane if you... everyone you feel comfortable with, or...
I've learned all of my flying time here. I've only flown in the right seat twice in my life, and I could, and they say you should, so that way if something happens on the left side, let's say something breaks, you can hop over to the right side. I've just never done it. So it's kind of one of those things, you could, you should, but I haven't. Yeah, we're recording. We got 24 minutes on the camera. We're good. How are you feeling? Comfortable? Everything good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Good.
I'm a little disappointed in the in-flight meal.
And what?
I'm a little disappointed with the in-flight meal. They haven't served it yet.
Oh yeah. You should bring it up to the carrier. 684 feet, so we want to be at 1,700 feet by the time we get to their area.
This would be fun. I would do this.
It's expensive to get your license, and it is sort of expensive to fly. I would really like to get my own plane. It'd be a lot cheaper. But it's only cheaper if you have one or two other people with you to go in partners. If you have an airplane by yourself, you're the sole responsibility of it. And, you know, an annual inspection's $1,500 to $2,000, and that's if they don't need to do anything. Then you have your 100-hour
approach, Cessna 6031 Lima.
100-hour inspections, if you want to do that. And
November 6031 Lima, Cedar Rapids approach.
if you need an engine rebuild, you're talking, you know, anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000. So it can get expensive. As long as you take care of everything, it's not that
November 31
bad.
Lima, Squawk 0201.
Obviously, you don't want to get a plane more than you can afford. You know, I couldn't afford a twin-engine airplane.
007, say altitude and your type aircraft.
6031 Lima, this is a 172 Skyhawk, and what was the other request? Student pilot here.
Skyhawk 31 Lima, say your altitude.
Currently 33,700, climbing to 66,500.
Skyhawk 31 Lima, roger.
Getting hungry.
Huh?
Starting to get hungry.
Yeah. All right, keep an eye out for the airport. We're not there yet, but we're going to be soon.
That's the white. Oh shit. That's the white building.
Yeah, it is. So I'm off a little ways. We still got about 10, 13 miles to go. So.
What altitude did we get up to?
This can go up to about 12,000 feet. They recommend you don't fly extensively above that because of the lack of oxygen.
Alpha, change to advisory frequencies approved, Squawk VFR.
Where were we?
Squawk and VFR, change approved. Thank you very much. 545 Charlie Alpha. Hang on a second. Now he just changed it, told us to go change to Iowa City.
1600 Southwest Donbella.
Hours.
Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, 10 miles to the east, inbound, full stop landing, Iowa City.
Alright,
I'm going to switch tanks. We're on the right tank. I'm going to switch over to the left tank in preparation for landing. Our gumps check, so carb heat on. Gas has been changed over to the left tank. Undercarriage is fixed and welded. Mixture is full rich. Pop is spinning. Pump is on.
This spinning.
Seat belts and switches. Landing light on. Carb heat off. Landing checklist complete. Got to make sure the prop is spinning. That's very important. We only got one.
Yes. I think we'd probably know if it wasn't though.
Yeah. So we
Might
can
be landing in a field though.
Yeah, land, field, runway. So you want to avoid roads because roads have what?
Power poles.
Power lines right alongside them. So you don't want to land on a power line. But there's lots of plowed fields anywhere you can land. You can land on a freeway if you wanted to. You just have to watch out for the other cars. It happens all the time.
Overpasses.
Yep. Well, it happens all the time. So if you watch YouTube videos, obviously, you see where people have landed on a freeway. It's usually because they're in a city area where there's houses and that's it. You don't want to land in a house, obviously, so you'll pick a freeway or something close. All right, there's the runways. See it, one going this way and one going this way. Right in front of off the left side of me. See it now in front of us? The runway? Going that way and then that way?
Yeah.
That's right, that's runway. That's where we're at. So,
There's only 2 runways there?
yeah, there used to be 3, but it's closed. You can see the one going this way, it's closed. So we're going to try and land on runway 30. That's the best wind, is straight down the runway. But I'm trying to figure out which runway is 30 right now, so just give me a second. It says we're supposed to be flying directly into it, but I think it's that one there. So what I'm going to do is fly over the field, come back and get on a left downwind. Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha. We'll be overflying the field and entering a left downwind for runway 30 for full stop landing, Iowa City. I think that's 30 going that way. I'm trying to figure it out. That's runway 25.
It's written on it, isn't it?
Yep, should be, right on the end there. But I'm trying to... Yeah, it's runway 25. Looks like we're going to be landing on 25.
You gonna fly around it then, or?
Well, let's see.
Knoxville traffic, Skylane 2534 Romeo, 12 miles to the south east. RNAV approach 33
here's 30 right here. That's what I thought it was.
Narrow one?
Yeah.
The X's mean don't use that one?
Yep. Means that runway's closed. That's runway 3618.
And it's closed for repair or permanently?
Don't know. Probably because it's overgrown.
Overgrown.
It never got maintained. I don't know. I imagine if you flew out here a lot, you'd probably know, but I don't.
Oh, it's just curiosity, dumb question.
Yep, that's fine. Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, entering left downwind for runway 30, Iowa City. All right, we're all set, ready to go. We're gonna land here. I'm gonna extend out just a little bit. Carry a little bit extra speed since we're a little heavy. Approach is clear. Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, turning left final for 30, Iowa City.
What was the alarm?
Letting us know that we were stalling, which is what it's supposed to do when we're about to land.
No, yeah. Very pleasant experience, I will say.
Yeah. I'm glad we had a good landing. It was nice. Iowa City traffic, Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, turning onto taxi Alpha, taxiing back to the FBO, clear of runway 30, Iowa City. All right, you can crack the door open now if you want. Open the top one first. There we go. There's our breeze.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to retract our landing. Flaps, fuel pump off, landing light off. I shouldn't say dead, inactive.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, that's runway 3618. So as you can see, there's a bunch of debris down there. I'm betting they're probably going to repave it. That's probably why it's closed. They're probably going to work on it. They just haven't got around to it yet.
A lot of money out here.
Yep.
I mean, just to think that you can land and it doesn't cost you anything to...
Here. After landing, flaps identified. Let your fuel pump is off. Landing light off. Collision light will stay on. Avionics off. Okay, we're going to lose radio here, so.
Cherokee 545 Charlie Alpha, back taxiing on runway 30, waiting for departing aircraft.